My favorite expression in English is the one that says, never bite the hand of the one that fingers you, something like that.
At this point, probably all of us have seen Tony, the homie, the LC sign guy. And today I want to explain to you why his marketing works, why most companies fail copying Tony, and how you can actually learn from Tony to make your business videos better. So why does Tony's marketing work so well? If you've seen his videos, my number one guess is you enjoyed it very much. Because Tony is just genuinely funny. He recently actually gave an interview and said that he's a huge fan of stand-up comedy. And you see that in his videos. You just see that he has a very dry but very great timed way to tell these jokes in a dry manner. So he's very good at stand-up comedy. He's just genuinely funny. Next reason is that he always provides value first. Even after the funny part of the video, he still provides more value, for example, by telling you how to recognize cheap LED sign.
Misgendered. Sir, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap, sir. If the light burns out quickly, it might be using cheap LED, sir.
And only at the end, after he made you laugh, he gave you some information, educated you on sign businesses, he will market his product. Not only can you see some kind of sign throughout the whole video, he will also tell you why their signs are special. I can tell you by heart at this point. They have all the certifications. They are a source factory. They can customize any color, any size. And lastly, he actually gives you the exact next step you have to do. So always at the end of the videos, he tells you that they have WhatsApp and email in their profile, that you should just write them what kind of sign you need for your business. You should just send them your logo. There's probably a lot of details that go into it, but that's the main reason that the stuff works. Okay, so why do so many companies fail in doing the same stuff that Tony does? That's actually the number one reason. They try to do the same stuff Tony does, and nobody likes copycats. Tony's skill and Tony's delivery comes from him being a huge fan of stand-up comedy and of course from being very talented. And in stand-up comedy, nobody likes copycats. Nobody likes someone doing the exact same stuff someone else is famous for. Like Amy Schumer's whole thing with stand-up comedy is that she steals jokes and she's hated for it. So the problem with businesses doing the same thing that Tony does is they take some kind of, I guess, woke video, then react to it in a very dry way and then say, anyways, this is why you should buy our product. In our profile, there's WhatsApp and email. That's Tony. And the only thing you will get by doing that is a huge amount of comments that say you're not him. And they are absolutely right. You will never be Tony, and that's the problem. You should not try to be Tony. So instead of being Tony, try to learn from Tony's principles and use them in your own way. Because that's what Tony does. He learned a lot of other people's principles, like how to make a great hook for a video, how to provide value, and then actually what a call to action is and how to actually do it, and then did it in his own way. And this is exactly how you can learn from Tony. Provide value before you do anything else. If you're really funny, be funny. If you can explain things really well, do educational stuff. But before you market anything, just provide value. Second, show your work. Show what your business actually does, like what's the end result. In a lot of those videos, Tony has like LED signs in his hand that look crazy, like the letter A, but in a 3D way where it reflects all the way to the back. And that is something where people will just stop and say, oh, that looks great. So show what your business does. Especially if your business does something that's visually pleasing. Like, for example, I recently talked to a company that makes like the media and lighting for museums. That's a business where you can just show off what you do and people will be excited. Next, don't waste time. In all of Tony's videos, even though the whole video is only like 20 to 30 seconds, the part in which he tells you to buy from LC Sign is like the last 4 seconds. He does not waste your time. Even if you don't want to buy from LC Sign, it's just the last few seconds. He does not waste your time. Also, actually market your product. Actually tell people what's the unique selling point of your business. Why should you buy from your business instead of someone else's business? What makes you special? Because being funny on social media doesn't make you the best company to buy from. They actually need reasons in addition to it. And in addition to actually marketing your product, try to really be yourself. When you watch videos from LC Sign, even if Tony is a great actor, you don't have the feeling that he's acting. You don't get the feeling that this is this Tony persona you're seeing right now. You have the feeling that that's the way his coworkers and friends perceive him. He's just a very dry, funny guy that does great marketing. And this is also like the number one reason companies fail copying him. Don't try to be Tony, try to be yourself just like Tony. And the last point, and this is something I really learned from Tony, don't be afraid to repeat yourself. LC Sign probably made hundreds of videos, and maybe in more than 50 videos, Tony repeated how to recognize cheap LED signs. That's because not everyone will see every video of yours. Even if you did 1,000 videos, there's people out there that will only see one. So if you have some very important information or very important selling points about your business, don't be afraid to repeat them. Of course, you should switch it up from time to time, but if you have something really important to say, don't be afraid to repeat it. Tony gives you the same information like 30 different videos, but he always manages to switch it up in some way. The joke in the beginning is different. His outfit is different. He does a Donald Trump impression or something. But the key information stays the same. This is how you recognize cheap LED signs. We have all the certifications. That's why LC Sign is great. Buy from us. Write us through the link in WhatsApp and our email, and follow LC Sign. I have one last note for businesses out there. I might be wrong here, but I don't think Tony owns LC Sign. And that's very great because the business owner of LC Sign, if that's true, made a really great move. Because he probably recognized that Tony is a very funny, very talented guy, and everyone likes Tony. So Tony should do the marketing videos. In the years of doing marketing for other businesses, I saw a lot of business owners who think they should be in front of the camera because they're the business owner. If there's someone in your business who everyone likes, who everyone thinks is really funny, let them shine. Maybe it doesn't work, but maybe you have a Tony. Make use of him. Let your Tony shine. So in the spirit of Tony, I do content marketing for businesses that sell expensive stuff. I did it for over 50 businesses. If you need consultation, I actually do it for free. Book a call in the link in the description and follow Madman Grow.